In traditional or legit vocal training, female vocalists were trained to sing primarily in their head voice. In opera, for instance, or in Golden Age musical theater primarily, women sang in their head voice. They learned to carry that sound as low as possible. Male vocalists in legit singing were trained to sing primarily in their chest voice and to carry that sound as high as possible. The transition spots that they had to work through in their voices were and are still called the passaggio. Some people consider that's where their breaks are. Singers with less training would often get caught when they couldn't sing higher in their chest register, and then they had to flip over into their head register at their break. You may have experienced that. Contemporary vocal training now understands the value of all genders being able to negotiate their whole range smoothly. So we're going to talk about that and the whole development of the concept of the mixed voice. So there's a lot of challenges to registration, and they're compounded because of the changes in life stages as well. So this is just a little backdrop of some of what you might have experienced already or may be experiencing in the future. All children are sopranos, or at least altos. When boys have that dramatic growth spurt at puberty, their vocal cords get a lot longer. And when they get longer and heavier, they become more difficult to control. So imagine you're singing all these sweet little high tones with your little boy vocal cords, and then all of a sudden they get thick and heavy with all this testosterone, and you can't control it, and then you have this crazy breaking back and forth between registers that is typical of adolescent boys. Hormones also play a role in women's voices. When girls go through puberty, generally a little bit more gradually than boys, they often have difficulty bringing their vocal cords all the way together. As a result, they get a real airy sound, and there's a lack of stability in transitional areas and often in their head voice in general. It takes training as an adult singer then to learn how to bring those vocal cords together in focus and have a pure head voice sound. Stiffening cartilages can also cause instability in older singers. The hormones and the changes specifically in postmenopausal women will often cause challenge with registration and also affect the range. So all these things are going on through your different life stages. Once you have the skills to effectively navigate your registration, you can carry that throughout your life. And as you get older, your vocal cords won't get as stiff because you're continually working them. Next up, let's talk specifically about the different registers. Next up, chest voice.